Welcome back to a spooky episode of Freeze Frame, episode 82, the show where we stop to take a moment to discuss all the heavily talked about news of the week having to do with movies, TV, streaming, and pop culture. I am your host, James Walmer, joined today by my other hosts, my brothers, mi amigos. We got the spiciest meatball in television, Vincent DeSantis. And we got the spiciest jalapeno pepper in Hollywood, Ryder Maldonado.
Wow, that was amazing. That was so good.
We should just call him Ryderwood.
Ryderwood. No, yeah, I like that. That was cool.
I like Ryderwood.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't
That's your
sound
stage name.
The wood part gets me a little It irks me, but
well, why? Because it's a euphemism.
Yeah. That's exactly why.
Well, it's like Hollywood, you know what I mean? But Hollywood is Ryderwood because Alejandro and Hollywood. Yeah. Like, Hollywood.
Yeah.
I never put that together before this moment.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story, James, after.
Okay. It's a good story. Let's jump into it.
Yeah, guys, before we get into the topics of the show, don't forget to give us a review. Let us know what you think on audio platforms, especially. That really helps us out. Hit us with a rating, a little write-up. All of that's great. Hop in Discord to stay up to date and join our community. Join our TikTok for quick updates on anything news and pop culture. Don't forget to check out our Instagram, our Twitter. We got latest videos out on the channel. We got She-Hulk reactions. What else have we got on the channel as of recently?
Lots of
that's what's going on.
Yeah, huge.
You nailed it.
Yeah, just diving into random stuff and going in, enjoying it.
Cool. Incredible. Ryder, would you do the honor of bringing us into the topics to talk about for the week?
All right, starting off, there's a lot of content going on. And House of Dragon, new episode drop, of course, Rings of Power. I want to see who's caught up on any of the shows in Andor. I haven't seen the new episode of Andor, but I hear some good stuff about it. What are we watching? I mean, it doesn't have to be these three. Are we watching anything else or anything to talk about with these shows?
I got nothing to talk about with any of those shows above, but for those that know, I'm on my One Piece grind. I'm on episode 115 of One Piece right now. Absolutely fucking hauling, and it's getting better by the minute. It's incredible. I've shit talked One Piece, the anime, before, but being in New York, it's great because you just download episodes to your phone. You just grab all, you go on the train, you got nothing to do because you don't have service for 20, 30, 40 minutes. So you know what I'm doing? I'm watching some One Piece. I'm watching some whatevers.
Good.
Yeah. Glad.
So everybody needs to go on twitter.com, and then at James Walmer and tell him all the shows he should download and watch on his train rides every single day.
But only if they're downloadable.
Only if they're downloadable. Because if not, then it's teasing the pecker, if you know what I'm talking about.
It's teasing the pecker, yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I am an episode behind on Andor. I did watch House of Dragon this week, and I'm still 3 episodes behind on Rings of Power. So
okay.
I'm failing.
I will say
I tried to jump into Rings of Power this week. I tried on Monday night. I had a little bit of free time, but I was like, damn, sometimes the show is just so slow. I just didn't scratch the itch I wanted it to. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't get right into this right now. So I had to do something else.
The most recent episode is really action packed, and we finally get into it. Dude,
people were saying it's the best episode, one of the best episodes of television ever.
Because the crazy thing about both of the shows is that they both, not to compare House of Dragon or Rings of Power, but they both start off in a place that seems kind of together, right? But now they have completely separated to their own things where you can get one feel of Rings of Power that it's so beautiful on a scale, and then House of Dragon is just, man, the drama that's going on right now is insane.
I think they're completely different. Even first episode playing, first episode watches, they're so different even though they're fantasy. But man, House of Dragon is so good. Oh my god, this latest episode was crazy. James, did you see this one?
No, okay. I'm still I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I'm
good
so
god,
behind.
dude.
Ooh.
It's wow.
The Dance of the Dragons. The Dance of the Dragon. They're in it. They're in it now. They're diving in and
yeah.
Oh my god.
Spicy.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts. I'm excited to spoiler talk with all 3 of you when this season ends.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, we have to. Okay, let's get into the first couple things. I want to get your thoughts on this. The biggest news probably that we've heard from Marvel regarding Marvel. Hugh Jackman is coming back as Wolverine in Deadpool 3. I also have an idea for a potential storyline and what to point out, but initial thoughts. This video dropped, you released, what'd y'all think? James, I saw you shake your head. You go.
You have thoughts. I'm waiting
for our audio listeners, I just started shaking the minute that Ryder brought this up. And
the closer you go to your microphone, the more it peaks so much. And then Ryder goes to turn it down.
You can just tell me. Oh my god, I spilled my cider.
Oh no! This is a chaotic episode of Freeze Frame.
Wow,
that's funny.
My god. Vincent's definitely not getting out of here by 7 o'clock.
I have to. I don't have a choice. You guys have to finish the pod.
Okay. No, here's the thing about that is I think it's just like I'm just like of course they did because it's Disney and they just showed him the money. They said here you go, Huey, take $7 billion and a trip to the moon, and he said, you know what, sure.
Yeah. I saw a video of him real quick, and he was like, he looked real happy, and they were like, "Yep, right."
I
gotta grab a paper towel for this. This is ridiculous.
Basically, I did see a video of someone on the street just walking, and they saw Hugh Jackman, and they're like, "Hugh, you're back as Wolverine," and he's like gave him like the claw thing, and he looked excited about it. But behind the scenes, he said he's done before, he said he's done multiple times. Of course, Disney showed him the money, and he's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it again. Who knows if it was begrudgingly or if he's excited about it, actually.
Well, I think of his relationship with Ryan. I think that has some merit to his coming back, his friendship with him. But, what I wanted to point out to everybody listening, if this is the first time you're hearing it, just to know, if you're a big fan of Wolverine and disappointed about his return, they did come out with a video saying Logan, and there's a separation from Logan, that timeline. This will be a new storyline, multiverse, maybe a new character. Just something to think about, reminisce. But that's it with that.
Dude, I'm at the lowest excitement level I've ever been for Marvel, and it's been declining so much. Now I'm like, I think I've hit the rock bottom.
Really?
Where I didn't even get excited about this.
And I'm so sorry.
I'm the same way.
It broke my heart.
Same exact boat, because ever since I saw this Twitter meme that was like, it was of the gold digger dude, and he's in the mines, and he's like, it's because it's the thing that's like people with a gambling edition. It's like, oh, you're just right there, you're almost there. And then on the back, on the bottom, it's him walking away, and the reveal is just like a pile of garbage, and that's just MCU right now.
Wow.
Well, it's not even just MCU right now. It's just like, I don't know. We talk about this every single episode, but I just don't feel excited about it. That's it. That's simple as that.
And for me to close on that point, I just wanted, I wish I could understand. It's kind of hard figuring out what we all like, and I think especially with Marvel, like sometimes I feel like, okay, I think I know what you like and what you don't like, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
Well, it's not even that. Like, there's a time and a place. I was buying day one tickets for every single movie. I was there on Endgame opening night. James, you were there too. We were screaming, we were crying. It was a great time.
It was great.
All this kind of stuff. And I know like Endgame levels of hype is like, years and years and years of developing that and stuff. But like, I don't even like the quality of things that they're doing at all. Like even a little bit. Like it's not even like going to a movie that I didn't think I would care about. Like, let's talk, like, what was like Thor 1, for instance. Like, uninterested. I like Thor 1. I think Thor 1's a good movie, and I enjoyed watching it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Thor 1.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Great.
But then, I'm not even getting that, like, level of excitement about any of these. Anything. Like, I guess I'm kind of excited that Armor Wars is not a TV show, so I don't have to sit through 6 episodes of it. To be completely honest, that is why I got excited about it.
That's valid to be excited. Yeah. A lot of people express their excitement.
Clip that out.
That's great. That's
that
great.
Was hilarious.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right, moving on. Here we go, boys. Speaking of content that we don't want to sit through, here's some more that's coming out this month.
No, these are all things I want to sit through.
I know. Just come on. It's called segue. Dang it. He hides. He's like, ooh.
I just want the people to know that Triangle of Sadness is the first one on this list, and this is like one of my highest. Look. Looking forward to.
Oh my God, this looks great.
I know.
Yeah.
It looks so.
This looks so good.
James, you read us through a couple of these. Then Vince, you got the second half. What we got?
All right. First of all, we got the Triangle of Sadness that we were just talking about. October 7th. It's a comedy, but it's got like a big, huge vibe shift in the middle that makes it more of like a mystery drama, I think. And then we got Werewolf by Night coming October 7th, and that's Friday.
Which actually I'm excited about. I know I just
I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know nothing.
Dude, actually, like, it looks cool.
Hey, this is what they say. They said, this is something completely different from Marvel. Which,
like every single time
I know.
that. But,
That's so
it looks cool.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
We got The Watcher, which is a Netflix horror series coming October 13th. The She-Hulk season finale, October 13th. Rings of Power season finale, October 14th. Halloween Ends, October 14th.
Yeah.
What else?
We got The Good Nurse on Netflix, which is a film about a true story. Like a serial killer that was like a nurse that was killing patients, which I thought was nuts. We have Black Adam coming October 21st, big action-packed film. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, which is spooky season, October 25th on Netflix. And then White Lotus season 2 comes out October 30th on HBO Max.
I'm looking at this other list that I saw today of all like basically the Oscar movies kind of all coming this month, which is crazy. I'm almost there. I'm literally so close. It was just said every weekend in October is going to be an Oscar nominated film coming out.
Whoa.
Every single weekend.
You know what? That sounds really similar to last October.
Yes.
Because remember, last October was like where the theaters were coming out of that like kind of pandemic pause, and everything was getting front loaded to October. We had Dune, we had what's the Wes Anderson one?
French Dispatch. We saw
French
The Last
Dispatch.
Duel.
Yeah.
This is when James and I had
Soho, which isn't very
AMC.
good,
Oh yeah,
AMC
y'all were going
pass
along. Huh?
Every day. Every day.
Stubbs, yeah.
I went to go see what was Lamb, dude. I was pushing out movies. It was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lamb was great.
Also, as of today, just on top of this, RRR. I don't know if this is on the thing. RRR is officially having an Oscars campaign. This is like giant.
And it's going to win it all.
The campaign is they're trying to campaign for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for both of the actors, Screenplay, Original Song, Score, Editing, Cinematography, Sound, Production Design, and VFX. Those are all the Oscars they're trying to
amazing.
On my Letterboxd, I added it to my top films of 2022. Here's my top 3 that I don't know what the order is. The Batman, Top Gun, Maverick, and RRR. And I don't know what order to put it in.
It's a great triple right there. It's a great triple.
Everything Everywhere, I enjoyed, but that's my 4th. Solid 4th. But
sure.
All right, guys, let's get into it.
It came out this year, damn.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Time's moving by.
It's been so long.
Here we go. Black Panther tickets are on sale now. Go get them now. Except Chinese theater websites crashed, so if you want to go there, sorry, but get your tickets now. New trailer's out. We got a reaction for that, and here we go.
Can you get them in person?
No.
Ryder drove his ass to the Chinese theater.
I don't want that getting out, and then the tickets are gone. No, I'm just kidding.
You bought tickets.
No, you have to. You gotta tell people if they want to get them where to get them.
Here's the thing. Okay, fine. If we're gonna say it, I'll say it. I was the first person to buy tickets.
I didn't mean to out you, bro.
TCL Chinese Theater has not tweeted out. They said don't go to the box office.
Oh.
So I called, and they were like, I called
so it's
even
more important that we let the people know not to go to the box office. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go to the box office. Scratch everything I said. Don't rewind the podcast and listen to what I said over again. Don't do it.
Just make friends with the manager of your local theater, and then maybe they'll let you get tickets. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So
we have Tenoch Huerta, who's playing Namor the Submariner, confirms he is a mutant in the MCU, and we're starting to see this. More mutants are spreading. From Variety, he talks about, we still haven't touched on many of our course. Oh, my bad. What? I didn't put that article? Oh, I forgot to put the article for Tenoch Huerta. He talks about if he's a bad guy or not, and he was saying, most Latin Americans usually get the bad guy, but in this, I'm not. I'm kind of an anti-hero and a mutant. So that was the quote from now. That's it.
James being completely frozen right now is hilarious to me.
Oh, I thought he was listening. Oh, there
he's coming back.
He looks so vigilant and listening. I was like, thanks for listening.
And the runtime got revealed for Black Panther, which is just
Christ.
It's 2 hours and 41 minutes. The second longest MCU film.
I need 30 minutes of a funeral scene.
Oh man, I hope it's good. I really hope it's good.
I think it needs to be, or else
actually, scratch that. It doesn't have to just be good. It has to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Is that like above good or is that below good?
I think below.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyable is
Okay.
below good. Yeah.
If I'm able to shed a tear, which I know I probably will, then I'll feel like it did its job.
But what do you think is like the expectation for like following up Black Panther and what the first movie had as a cultural impact in the Black community?
Black Panther has a huge cultural impact, and it's like significantly important. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think everything around it was so big. Watching that movie again recently, like I think it's okay. Like overall, like
Mhm.
not at the top of Marvel movies, but it's such an important Marvel movie.
Yeah, the symbol of
Right.
what it means is more important than the actual story itself, right? It's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
exactly.
and that's what I think this
And
movie will.
I
be.
wouldn't trade that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, and people
So
are already talking about. Listen, it's Coogler. I have faith in him. The people. I mean, there's a lot of talks that on my side that I'm hearing of like Coogler. Let him direct Secret Wars. Give him the big one. And so if he directs Avengers, that's. I mean, I think he's the best bet for a big movie like that.
Coogler's just a great director in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got faith.
yeah.
All right. Okay, moving on. Here we go. James, you want to
Clip
take us
time,
in
baby.
this?
Yeah.
Wait,
let's
you
take it in.
hold on. You intro the clip writer since we had a conversation about the direction of the clip, and then we'll follow
Okay.
you.
Okay, here we go. I'll throw it to you, James. Okay, here we go. We're starting. I'm not really recording, and I'll just pull it out. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Netflix has pitched a Marvel side story to Lord of the Rings. I just completely butchered that.
Marvelousized.
Oh gosh. Here, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I'll do it again. Here we go. Here we go. I'm
ready?
sorry. I didn't. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read it. Sorry, guys, listening at home. Okay. Netflix has pitched a Marvel approach to the Lord of the Rings franchise to the Tolkien estate, such as Gandalf series and Aragorn, which led to them getting completely shocked at this and appalled that they would even come to them with this. We have some articles here diving into what Lord of the Rings could have been. So here we go. James, you want to take us away here?
Here we go. The call from the lawyers came into I don't know why I almost said Arizona. The call from the lawyers came into Amazon, which could have been in Arizona, I don't know, on a Friday in 2017. The Tolkien estate was going to entertain proposals for a Lord of the Rings show. Prime Video, along with every other entertainment company, was looking for the next Game of Thrones. Amazon's founder and chairman, Jeff Bezos, was a longtime Tolkien fan. Going after the Lord of the Rings was a no-brainer, and an internal fellowship was assembled to figure out how to beat every other prospective bidder. Get it? Because Fellowship of the Ring. Yep.
Okay.
Sources say HBO pitched the estate on retelling Middle-earth's Third Age, essentially remaking Peter Jackson's beloved Lord of the Rings trilogy, which this is insane to me, which grossed $3 billion and won 17 Oscars in the original release. The estate has its gripes with Jackson's adaptations. The late Christopher Tolkien, the author's son, said they eviscerated the books, but wasn't interested in treading the same ground. Netflix pitched doing several shows, such as a Gandalf series and an Aragorn drama. Quote, they took the Marvel approach, said one insider to the talks, and they completely freaked out the estate.
Can you imagine? This is hilarious to me that Marvel has like this sect of popularity where everybody thinks that their plan is bulletproof because of their history, but we know that their history is solid, and what they're doing now for a lot of people is not as solid. So pitching what they're doing now to Lord of the Rings, for instance, is like, I don't want an Aragorn like drama series. What? No shot. That's just like, it really kills like the importance of the characters to me like that.
And I also think it's important that a lot of the big studios, it's wild to me how, you see one company doing something, especially I'm thinking Disney and Marvel, and you think, okay, let's go that approach, when it's like, man, it kind of stifles the creativity of, hey, like, what do you want to do something different? Like with Amazon saying, let's try a prequel and do something. So I'm like, I hope it's like, I know they're thinking monetarily, right? But it's like, I want the creativity with a franchise that's beloved. Don't just think what's working right now. Let's copy that. It's like, do you think it's going to work? I don't know,
Because I was still skeptical about Rings of Power being a thing.
Me too.
Like as a TV show, trying to be like a prequel. And I don't know if they nailed it yet. Like I'm still kind of, jury's still out for me. I know I'm a couple episodes behind, but
that'll change with this. No, I'm just kidding. With this
I hope. These are things that I feel very nostalgic for, is like Lord of the Rings and just these big series and worlds that I hate to see them taken for just money. But at the end of the day, that is exactly what they are. That's what they are, and that's how they will be treated, I think, regardless, unfortunately.
Damn, this is the death of art.
This is like that Miyazaki video I sent you.
That's exactly what I thought of. I was wondering if you're gonna pick up on that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty funny.
I don't have anything else on this. I don't.
What else do we have right here? There's one more thing? The Armor
Oh
Wars
yeah,
thing?
that's right. So when it comes to Armor Wars, so this kind of goes into television and what the change up, right? We hear about Armor Wars, which was a Disney Plus series that was supposed to be coming out with Don Cheadle. It's not going to be developed into a film, so they were like, it better fits the story. So I guess we're starting to see the internals on Disney and kind of the gears kind of shifting of like, hey, let's make like Coven of Chaos become a special, and let's see, just like with Werewolf by Night being just a special movie by itself. I guess they're getting the sense that people are getting tired of the 6-episode run.
Well, I feel like Marvel has put their bets on the TV shows, and they're thanks, James. They haven't been successful in the TV show game yet, I don't think. And so the pivot would be, instead of stripping down the movies and try to make it TV shows, let's retain the movies still, because we know that can be successful in theaters and on HBO Max, depending on whatever you want to do. Like whatever you want to put these, people will go watch them. I mean, people are going to watch the shows too, but I think the reception is better when it's a movie most of the time.
Absolutely.
For the last 5 shows.
Yeah, for sure. So Armor Wars was announced late 2020. 2023 starts production, so we'll hopefully be seeing kind of the shift of like maybe the timelines changing and stuff like that with release dates and stuff.
And Justin Hammer's in this, and I like Justin Hammer's character. So
that's right. I saw a lot of people talking about that.
Yeah, excited for that.
Yep.
Cool. That's that.
All right.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can close it.
Thank you guys so much for watching this clip. If you want to listen to the entire podcast, you can go on audio platforms, type in freeze frame. It'll be a little yellow square that says freeze frame. And if you want to check out the entire video podcast, you become a member right here on strictlycasual.com. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cool. I'll just chop it up and edit it. That's what I was like.
Sweet.
All right. Move on. You guys take it away.
James?
Rumor, Harrison Ford reportedly is or was Marvel's top choice to star as General Ross in Thunderbolts. He's not currently cast in the film, but it's unclear if he's already passed on the role. So, could happen, could not.
Yeah. Because, remember... didn't Ross, or General Ross, he was played by
the late
someone else. Yeah, he passed away. What was his name?
William Hurt.
William Hurt, who passed away.
Yeah, 71.
Who's General Ross?
So General Ross was in the
white
first
slick back hair.
He was in the first Incredible Hulk movie. He was in Captain America: Civil War. He's kind of the guy that runs the government, right? At this point, he's now like a congressman now, or he's
pretty
his way up. So yeah, it's interesting that the character is very pivotal to Thunderbolts. Like, he even becomes a Hulk. People have been wanting Red Hulk for a long time, and so
I would be, if Harrison Ford signed up to be the Hulk, he would never
imagine putting that guy in a suit with the dots. That'd be crazy.
It would be hilarious. I don't think he would do it. Like, you even hear him on the late night shows, like, crapping on the Star Wars movies that he did. He's not even a fan of that. Like, he's just not a fan of anything.
No,
unless he's
besides Indiana Jones.
Besides Indiana Jones, yeah, which is special. That means it's special.
Did he like playing in Blade Runner 2049? Because I know he didn't like the original film.
Oh, well, yeah, he didn't like the original film so much that he recorded the narration of Blade Runner in his kitchen. So they had to do another cut of the movie, but new narration.
But if he didn't like it so much, what brought him back to the sequel?
The bag, baby.
Oh,
just like Hugh Jackman. I don't actually know.
Bag.
Harrison Ford, Blade Runner 2049. I'm super interested.
But yeah, what's his pay cut?
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, here we go. Did Harrison Ford like Blade Runner 2049?
Okay, that's exactly what we need.
I'm not seeing a lot on this, to be completely honest. Oh, okay. Oh, just kidding.
What we got?
Oh, wow. This is actually really emotional. This says,
sure.
This kind of goes into talking about how unhappy Harrison Ford was with the first movie, and it took him like 10 years to realize that it was actually a great film, and like being very appreciative for that. And he said he cried on his last day on set of 2049, and then cried again when it premiered and everybody was together. So I guess he was very into that experience. So, wow, that was a real 180 for him. That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm going to rewatch Blade Runner 2049 this
Great
week.
movie.
Holy shit.
Great movie.
Okay. Well, that's all we have for Marvel. So, fun stuff, as always. Whenever it's a big Marvel week, I always get like, ooh. That's
Was
exactly
that
my
an ooh
reaction.
was in a gross ooh, or was that a happy?
No, I think it was like
just like,
like
ooh,
a
interested.
pleased. Ooh,
What we got? Anyways,
ooh, this pleases writer.
but we got some other studio stuff that's some also exciting stuff. Something I forgot to add. I'll just go ahead and mention right now. Super Mario Bros. The film is getting a trailer soon, and we got
tomorrow
a
at 1:06 p.m.
Tomorrow, wow. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
New York Comic Con, right? So yeah, okay. I also saw. I don't know if you guys anybody listening. Oh, sorry. What's up, James?
I said, writer, where are you for that?
Oh, I know. I should knew. I told my parents. I was like, next year I want to go to New York Comic Con.
Ryder's flying out tonight, so you can watch Super Mario Bros. In person.
Also, side note. God damn. Sorry, I completely went over my head. San Diego Comic Con tickets go on sale in a couple days. I'm getting a couple
for next summer. For 2023?
for 2023. Yeah.
Dang.
I'm ready. Okay, so they posted a photo of the face of Super Mario, and people were like, I don't like this design. And I was just so confused because the design looks exactly like
the
video
McDonald's
game
leak?
character. Well, yeah, the face. I think it's a leak, but I was confused.
It's
I
on
was
a
like,
Happy Meal package.
why does this not look good to some people when there's nothing different about it? It looks exactly like
looks
Mario.
just like Mario. I agree.
And
I
I
don't
was
think
like-
there's any reason to get up in arms about
I
it.
don't think I saw it.
It was like someone on
What
Discord.
should I look up?
Yeah. Just
Mario
on Twitter. On Twitter, yeah.
Mario face leak.
But yeah, stay tuned, guys, because Chris Pratt, we're about to hear his voice, and the world may
Oh, this looks awful.
implode. What? What? You're joking.
It's the eyes. They got the
I
eyes
don't
all
get it.
wrong.
What do you? The eyes all wrong. He looks
They're
exactly the
too-
same.
Okay, here's the issue: is like he has like a nose bridge that
Mhm.
Mario doesn't have, and his eyes are too close together.
You think they're too close? Yeah, that's what I'm. You think it'll get the Sonic treatment after this? After the trailer tomorrow?
I think he will get the Sonic treatment after this.
I am
leak.
so confused. I am looking at a photo right now on Google where it's showing the Nintendo Mario next to that leak of McDonald's. His faces look exactly the same.
I think it's the angle. I really think it's the underneath angle, and then people are just freaking out. I don't really think it's that big of a
You
deal.
can.
He's going
Look
like
at-
that, right? With his mouth
Yeah.
open?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you this photo right now.
I can't believe it's
and
gonna be Chris Pratt. I'm pissed.
I'm also.
can't open that,
really
but-
pissed.
Okay.
You can't open that.
Well, no, because I'm recording y'all. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Also, people were pooping on the poster. I was like, I think the
I thought
poster
it was
looks
a good
cool.
poster.
Oh,
hey, you know what? They
sick.
took away his cake though.
Yeah,
Oh, not the
yeah,
cake. But
I know.
and I sent you guys that tweet of how funny with the title, like, "Hey, it's a meal." Let me clear my throat, and then he goes,
Yeah.
"Sorry guys, it's me, Mark." And I'm like, "That's exactly how the trailer
That is how it's gonna go.
And he says, and then the song starts about we built
Hey,
this
it's
city."
me, Mario.
Yeah.
Never
like-
forget when Chris Pratt said that nobody's ready, like a threat for his Mario voice. So
Yeah,
we'll
like
see.
a threat.
The day
I
of
love that.
reckoning. Papa John's day of reckoning is tomorrow. When Chris
Wasn't
Pratt
that
reveals
also a
his
meme
Mario
that
voice.
Papa John wasn't on this?
What? Really? That's hilarious.
No, I think it was something.
That'd be so dumb.
Okay, well that was Super Mario. Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's move on, please.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes crowns The Witcher's Freya Allan to lead the next film in the franchise. A first look at the new kingdom is revealed as production prepares to start next month for a 2024 release date. I think the Planet of the Apes trilogy is one of the better trilogies of the last 10 years. We'll see
Agreed.
how the fourth
Yep.
one goes. Different
Yeah.
director now, so we'll see. Someone else is at the helm. I'm sure there's just going to be another trilogy. It's just an even later trilogy because
Who directed the original trilogy?
Matt Reeves, bro,
Matt
Batman.
Reeves, Batman.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Here, Freya Allan is from The Witcher. Just so you guys know, she plays the girl, the younger girl. Oh, did you hear my
I haven't watched
emotions?
Witcher.
That's funny.
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay,
Siri?
I think I heard it. Yeah, Siri. Yeah, her.
Okay.
Okay.
Zombieland director Ruben Fisher has taken the helm. Did I pronounce that right? Flesher.
Sure. Yeah.
Ruben Flesher has taken the helm with a fresh script by Lego Batman movie writer Seth Graham Smith. This comes from Deadline. The franchise involves thieving illusionists known as the Four Horsemen. The first two movies combined making $686.5 million. The previous
Wait.
films starred Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, and Morgan Freeman, among others.
I have a little quick. Yeah, so this is about Now You See Me 3. But it's.
What the fuck?
I forgot to do Now You See Me 3. It's Now You See Me 3. Zombieland director has taken the helm. I forgot to copy that into it. So this
I
is
thought we were
about
making a
this
third
article is about Now You See Me 3. but the director of Zombieland is taking over. Sorry, you can continue.
I was like, I don't like Woody Harrelson
I don't
is
remember.
in. Woody Harrelson and Jesse Eisenberg are in Zombieland.
Are both in Zombieland? Yes.
So this just checked out mentally for me. I was like, oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Moving on. For the screenplay, the studio has brought on board Pride and Prejudice and Zombies scribe Seth Grahame-Smith to work on a new draft of the screenplay overseen by Fleischer. This previous draft was penned by Oscar nominee Eric Warren Singer, who previously co-wrote the hits Top Gun Maverick and American Hustle. Commenting on the announcement.
Can you imagine this real quick? I just want to throw this out there. You're an Oscar-winning screenwriter who has wrote the likes of Top Gun Maverick, which is a top 5 grossing movie of all time, and American Hustle, which is a very, character-led movie that's very dialogue heavy. You've won an Oscar for American Hustle, you've been nominated for an Oscar for your screenplay. But sorry, your screenplay's not good enough. We're bringing the writer of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies to make sure your script's good, okay? Let's make sure it's okay. Let's get a 5.2 out of 10 movie on IMDb screenwriter to come and check your script. That hurts.
Yeah,
maybe he just doesn't do magic. They thought no tricks, and they said, "Well, we need some tricks in the movie, okay? It can't just be he probably wrote an amazing script, but it's like
maybe
no
this is a trick.
Maybe we're getting tricked
maybe
now.
This is the real trick.
I want to see some marketing for this movie being like a trick, like where it's like public events and stuff like that, and it's like this is just advertising for the movie. Now you see me 3.
It's like the Smile marketing, except it's just people in magician's hats.
Pulling rabbits at a
look behind a home plate and somebody's like making cards disappear.
Pulling stuff like doing the
with the baton
thing.
Yeah, they're with the mouth and the cards. Yeah.
They got like clown balls coming out of the clown noses.
They're just pulling stuff. Oh gosh! Out of context, if nobody sees that video, they could get us all with those videos that we all 3 just did.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Commenting on the announcement, Fleischer said, "There are 3 things in this world I absolutely love: Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson. To have the chance to work on these 2 talented actors, as well as the rest of the incredible cast of Now You See Me movies, is a dream come true. I'm a lifelong fan of heist movies. I love getting drawn in by the twists and the mystery where nothing is what it seems. And that's even more true when the thieves are magicians. The opportunities are endless."
Let's hope this one's on an upswing, because the second one was okay.
Yeah,
really.
I
haven't seen any of them.
First one's classic, dude. I love it.
They have like these movies have really good
reveal, kind of like a.
It's like
here we go. Like this is
when everything's leading up. You think you know what's happening,
Mm-hmm.
and then they show you something different than what's happening. Just like the magician way, they show you something else, and they explain it as you're watching something else, and that comes to the climax of the movie, and you're like, it all makes sense. That was cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
the tricks. You're like, what does this trick have anything to do with this? And you're like, it was that? That's kind of ridiculous, but okay. Yeah. It's ridiculous stuff. It's ridiculous, but cool.
I'd watch a third one.
Yeah, me too. Anything magic for me. Robert Eggers.
Watch the first one.
Yeah, watch the first one and let us know what you think, dude. Honestly,
it's good.
Yeah.
We have Robert Eggers' Nosferatu, which apparently there's a huge fan base for already. Brings in new blood. We got Bill Skarsgård and Lily Rose Depp. They're replacing Harry Styles and Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah. This comes from Deadline. It's a new reimagining. Nosferatu is the gothic tale of obsession between a haunted young woman in 19th century Germany and the ancient Transylvanian vampire who stalks her. It's been a passion project for Eggers for years and came close to coming together in 2019 with Anya Taylor-Joy and Harry Styles at Studio 8, but it was put on pause once they figured out the budget and talent schedules. I think it's a better casting choice with what we got. Bill Skarsgård, he was amazing in Barbarian.
Bill Skarsgård's great.
I mean, he's great. Yeah, he's great already. And Lily Rose Depp, I want to see more of her, but interesting.
What have I seen her in? Lily Rose.
She's the lead.
I'm just
of
glad
the
we're
new...
not getting Harry Styles in this.
Yeah. Have you? Okay, James, have you seen Don't Worry, Darling?
No, but I want to know what you guys thought about Don't Worry, Darling.
We'll talk about that at the end because I got some thoughts to throw out there for Don't Worry, Darling.
Okay, we'll talk about it at the end.
Okay,
I've been waiting months to talk with Ryder about my thoughts of this damn movie. Actually, months.
Here we go. We have when it comes to, he did The Northman, so that was the top films of the year.
He does period pieces.
Yeah, The Lighthouse.
So I imagine that Nosferatu vampire. I hope they go all in on the gothic vibes because there was this movie that recently came out called The Invitation, and it kind of harkened back to classic vampire gothic vibes, but it was just it wasn't that good. Like a lot of people, it was like one of the worst movies of the year, but they had the style.
It wasn't that good. One of the worst movies of the year.
The style, though, man, it was good. I was like, oh, give me more of this. Give me more of this. Like classic, like big, men's wear and like, classic gothic vampire.
Very noir.
And I'm like, yeah, very noir. And I was like, oh, this is I haven't seen this in a while. So I want Robert Eggers to make it black and white. Who cares? Go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something Robert Eggers would do.
Yeah. Nosferatu.
I'll watch anything Robert Eggers makes just because I'm a fan.
Me too.
So
Me too.
even though I think, you know what? Anytime something that vampire is released, I am like, I don't care. Like I have never cared about a vampire thing ever in my life. To be honest.
To be fair, we haven't had a lot of good vampire meat in our lifetime.
I'm more of a zombies guy, if that's kind of the same vein.
Maybe Scooby-Doo vampires was like the best vampires I've ever seen. Maybe. Maybe Blade.
Okay.
With Wesley Snipes.
Blade goes hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got to watch it. I gotta watch Blade. You both have watched it.
It's hilarious. It's
Seems
awesome.
so good.
The clips
Ryan
that are coming
Reynolds
out.
is in there too.
It is the definition of like when Vincent says awesome.
It was awesome.
Nice.
All three of them are like that. Yeah.
I've only seen the first one. I gotta watch the second too. Next up, we have Jonathan Majors in talks to star as Dennis Rodman in 48 Hours in Vegas. The film follows the crazy story of how NBA star Dennis Rodman went on a madcap adventure with his skittish assistant general manager in the middle of the 1998 NBA Finals. This sounds great as long as a competent director is at the helm.
Man, Jonathan Majors, God, he's on the up and up, and I'm here.
Yeah, if you sweep Devotion under the rug. Y'all see?
I forgot about. Well, I've seen the poster in the back of a theater.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Jonathan Major's still amazing. I love the guy. He's so good because he's so. You could tell he takes time to think about his acting choices.
Brad, you still haven't watched Last Black Man in San Francisco?
I also
have you?
still
I
haven't
don't know
seen
what that is.
It's Jonathan Majors. It's his first movie. It's his best.
Okay, it's on my list.
But you haven't seen it either?
No.
Last Black Man in San Francisco is in my top 20 movies.
Oh my gosh, this already looks so amazing. I'm ready to get into it.
I might be a little bit biased because I'm from the Bay Area and there's a lot of Bay Area love in it. But beyond that, it's such an important. It's a great story. Damn, it's great.
Well, whenever I watch a movie about the Bay Area, I'm always like, oh, that's something I bet Vincent can trigger. I don't know what it is, but something happens.
I mean, this
for
one's
me.
very contained to like living in San Francisco that I've never experienced in my life, and so I don't really know. So it's like, but.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I highly, highly recommend it. It's so good. Director Joe Talbot, who that's his directorial debut.
Wow.
And the main character it's the first time he's ever acted in a movie. It's just crazy. A lot of first times, and it's just they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. It's so good.
Dang. Yeah, the photos are looking interesting.
I've got the Blu-ray if anybody wants to borrow it. It's on the Voodoo. It's on Vinny D Plus.
Vinny D Plus.
Yeah,
I love Vinny D
got
Plus. Is Blade Runner on there?
Oh, of course, both Final Cut
4K?
and 2049.
I still don't even have the login to Vinny D Plus.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
Yeah, get an Infinity D Plus. Lastly,
Oh my
says
god.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what we're on. Keanu Reeves says there's a 33% chance he'll direct the Berserker film. He says, I have to read the script, but I'm also interested in having a collaborator and what they could bring to it. This comes from Collider, first published in 2021 after a successful Kickstarter campaign. Berserker, and it's spelled in all caps, BRZRKR, is an epic tale that impressed critics and readers alike. The highly cinematic and action-filled story features a warrior that looks just like Reeves, beating people to a pulp in different moments in history. The comic book was bound to get a film adaptation, and last year Netflix announced that it would transform Berserker into a live-action movie and an animated series with 2 seasons. Excuse me. Surprising no one, the live-action film will star Reeves in the leading role.
Hype.
While the animated series is being kept under wraps, the movie got some recent developments after screenwriter Tomlin announced on Twitter last week that he finished his draft of the Berserker movie.
It's hilarious how much the main character is basically looks like he's modeled after Keanu Reeves.
Somebody watched too much John Wick and they were like, God, I need to write something. I'm for it.
I don't know anything about Berserker, even a little.
I don't either.
That's why I put this little synopsis because, yeah, again, me too. I had known nothing, but this sounds so interesting. Like, this sounds like a fun It reminds me of this movie on Netflix that released with Charlize Theron called the Good Night or something like that. The Knights, where they couldn't die, but they've been alive throughout time and history. They're cursed, and they kind of fight this ancient evil, a la like Assassin's Creed type vibe, like Templars, like modern day bad guys. But I don't know. Maybe this could be a time travel movie, not time travel movie, but like we go throughout periods seeing him.
That's
fight.
what it sounds like. It sounds like a time travel movie.
What if I told you that Keanu Reeves helped write Berserker, and that is why he's
wanted to
set
direct
to helm? Every single comic book says Keanu Reeves, Ron Garney, and then like Matt Knott and two other people.
That's crazy. He helped write the comic?
Yeah, all the comic covers have his name on it.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, man, that is. Imagine me like, hey, let's do a series, but I'll be the star.
Yeah, can you model?
You're the star of a comic. That's cool. I would love to be in a.
Wow.
Wow, what's that?
Berserker Volume 1. Let's see, how much is that bad boy? Oh, the trade paperback? $8? Yeah, it sounds like a fun time. That sounds like a fun time.
Yep.
That sounds like a fun time.
Time to read it up.
Okay, well, I'll check that out.
All right, moving on to we got Netflix. One little headline here: Witcher fans, Blood Origin will weave into the world of The Witcher. Teases the creator. Quote: There are items and discoveries that are made in this world that play off in later seasons of The Witcher and have critical effects on the storyline.
Which book do I have?
Witcher?
Oh, The Last Wish. That's the book I have for The Witcher.
Yeah, this is a world that I feel like I would love to, but again, too much content.
I'm gonna get into this one. I'm gonna read this book, and by the time I'm done reading the book, then the next gen Witcher 3 will be out, and then I'll play the next gen Witcher 3, and then I'll watch the show later.
So you're gonna watch the show 2028, maybe?
Yeah, 2029 ballpark.
No, James, have you seen any Witcher or like any of the world that they got?
Yeah, I watched the first. Well, I mean, I played like 103. But in terms of the TV show, I watched like the first season and a half.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the first season, but that's a bit.
Yeah, I finished first season and got like 3 episodes in the second season.
Cool.
I actually think the second season is better than the first season.
Oh.
It's also like the CGI looks great. Like it's really pretty.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it very badly. Amazing. What do we have next? We have, of course, from Peacock. This is big news to some. This is huge news to some. That we have Community. The film is actually happening. 6 seasons and a movie, just like they joked about. 6 seasons and a movie.
You know what? This actually worries me because going back and looking at Community, the humor does not age well.
Well, they did kick out Chevy Chase. They kicked him out.
Behind the scenes stuff,
but
that was for like stuff you would say to cast or crew members.
Yeah, I don't think it was in the show. In the show, it was just kind of silly. It was kind of like a child show, honestly.
Yeah,
it was
silly.
It's the same type of comedy. It's the same writers as Rick and Morty, you know, and it's like the same directors as Arrested Development. True. It's that comedy.
It's so silly. One of the best. I hope in the movie they gotta do a paintball scene. That's all I ask.
That'd be great.
Yeah. All right, Ryder, take us to this next one when we get around to it. Sorry, but I didn't mean to cut you off.
We got Ewan McGregor, Ethan Hawke. They're starring in a movie together. I mean, that's a great duo as brothers whose relationship with their family only gets more complicated after he's dead. Wait.
Yeah.
Raymond and Ray. This is called. Hits theaters October 14th and Apple TV Plus on October 21st. I'll probably be watching on Apple, but
that sounds really good.
Trailers.
Yeah, I heard a lot of middle of the road things.
Okay.
Of this, but I'm excited to check it out. I
really like Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, I like both of them. They're great.
Next up from Crunchyroll, I said this is an absolute crime that this was empty when I went into this list for this week because this is one of the biggest months in anime releases ever. We got already out. We have the new My Hero Academia season started.
Did you start that?
No, I didn't even watch the last season.
I didn't watch that last half of the last season.
It's okay. It wasn't very good. Spy Family. Part 2 started October 1st, which is great.
I hear good
things. Did you watch that at all?
No, but everybody tells me I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
It's really good. Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury, which is like the first new Gundam series in like 5 years or something like that. Started October 2nd, and that features a lesbian relationship in it, which is like really, really cool. New Golden Kamuy season, October 3rd. That's out. Mob Psycho season 3 starts tomorrow, October 6th. Blue Lock, which is a really cool soccer anime. Season 1 starts October 9th. Bleach comes back with their 1,000-year blood war starting October 10th. That's after like 10, 15 years of this, like, of it not being on the air. October 11th is Chainsaw Man. Vincent, that one's for you. That's like my favorite piece of manga anime media.
I can't wait for Chainsaw Man.
I can't wait to hear what you think about the first episode.
It's gonna be great. That's
and
in
then
like 5
To Your
days.
Eternity. Yeah, literally.
6
It's day before my
days.
birthday. And then To Your Eternity season 2 starts October 23rd, and that show will make you cry, maybe like multiple times. Like, it's probably that's not the same, but like after every arc has had me cry.
Damn.
Crazy.
Okay.
It's a lot. Yeah, it seems like one of the biggest releases of anime for a long time.
Yeah, it's a huge monk.
Man,
Amazing.
that just adds on too much. That's a lot.
It's a lot of content.
Okay.
Light news coming in hot. We got Kevin Bacon will be on the beat with Eddie Murphy and Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley.
Nice.
Pretty interesting there.
Lisa Kudrow will lead Taika Waititi's Time Bandits series. I think it's HBO Max. Time Bandits sounds
John
crazy.
Krasinski's
You go. Sorry.
John Krasinski's Jack Ryan returns for 3 on December 21st.
Can't wait. I'll be watching that. And then Trevor Noah is leaving the Daily Show.
I put a
And he
joke
got
here.
Booed up with Dua Lipa instead of. Is he dating Dua Lipa?
Yeah, it was like
That's
right
the
after
joke.
he announced and came
Yeah.
out that like Dua Lipa and him were dating. Then
So it's
he's
like,
yeah, I'm leaving the Daily Show.
As soon as he would do, I'm out.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny. Yeah, I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Dua Lipa.
Couldn't blame anybody trying to date. Dua
I love
Lipa.
the-
Joke my ass.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. Okay, well, ladies and gents, the official return quote of the week is back. Dun, dun, dun. We got quote of the week is back.
That was beautiful.
Here we go. James, Vince, you boys read this.
Okay, I'll be this first person.
Okay, I'll be the second person.
Oh, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You're flirting with danger. You'll surely find you out.
God, Lena, you're missing every other. Gotta talk into the mic.
Well, I can't make love to a bush.
All right. We'll have to think of something.
I have no idea what this is.
Well, that's a very specific line there. Well, it's a big point. Have you
Okay.
seen the movie? I mean, that's a big point.
Okay, all right.
It's
All right.
right here. Link. Thank. Okay. Anyways.
Got it. Thank
Well,
you.
we've talked about what we watched. I guess we want to talk about like recommendations, what we got. I guess let's get through it fast.
James, start us off. You did talk
God.
about One Piece.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Recommendations
like,
for everybody
If
at
you're
home.
not an anime person, like, don't like. I don't know. But it's great. Like, it's so fucking good. Go watch it. I'll still also jerk off Cyberpunk
Wow.
Edge Runners. Go watch that.
I did give that the biggest of plugs in our last episode. I probably talked about it for 10 minutes.
And
As
so
you
much, you boys talked about it so much that I saw the first episode, and
I know. I'm proud of you.
that's like probably the only piece
He
of
said that's
anime
it.
media
He
I've
said
seen.
No,
just-
Did you get the
Yeah.
Scandivision in the first episode?
Me, the Scandinavian? What is that?
No. Maybe the second episode?
Uh-uh.
That's when it got. That's the thing that clips onto his spine and
Oh
makes
yeah,
him move
yeah.
in,
He
like,
got it in the second.
No,
And then
it's
I saw that.
called Sandevistan.
Oh, it's not the Scandivision.
Scandinavian.
what the
This is
fuck?
Weird.
Sandvision. Anyways, whatever. But did you see the part where he beats up his bully? Because that's where I got hooked. Like when he beats up his
I think that's
bully.
also in the second episode.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the second episode, and then you'll get hooked.
I
The
watched
first-
a bit of the
I
second.
think it's at the end of the first episode that his mom dies.
R.I.P.
I don't know what it is.
Spoilers.
It's like I don't know. I have to figure out what something y'all boys like can't stand. Okay, it's kind of like no. I'm just joking. Vince, with
Wait,
you
what
and
do you watch?
Marvel, this is me in
Yeah.
anime. No,
Okay.
like
I
it's just
don't.
like,
Anime's more
comparison.
broad. That's
No,
like
I know,
saying
I know.
you don't like action movies.
okay.
Because there's
It's
like
honestly anything animated is hard for me. It's very hard
Sure.
for me.
I get
I
it.
try, but it's just I hate to say
don't
it though.
get it,
I hate
but
to say
sure.
it. I know. I'm sorry.
well, I was in the same boat until I was forced to watch My Hero Academia, and then I was no, that's a lie because I had already watched Sword Art Online, another bad anime that I really love. So
Because when I watch, like, you guys have been, both of y'all, for the past couple of years, have recommended such great films, and I'm like, I need to expand my taste. But when I watch an animated show, I feel like I'm not gaining anything. When, I don't know, with movies, it doesn't matter what
Maybe you should
genre.
watch an animated movie.
Yeah.
dude, you should watch Your Name.
That's exactly what I was gonna
Brad,
say.
There's a
Brad,
movie
you
called
think you're-
Rider. Just kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
You think
I'm
you're gonna
kidding.
cry during Black Panther: Wakanda Forever? You're gonna cry during Your Name. Like
You're gonna
I,
bawl your freaking eyes
I
out.
let me I can tell you right now. Enzo, my little brother,
Huh?
hates anime, can't stand it, all this stuff. For my birthday this year, I
Huh?
was at home, and Enzo's like, "Oh, you want to watch a movie?" I was like, "Yeah, let's watch a movie." And he's like, "Okay, you can choose since it's your birthday." I was like, we're gonna watch Your Name. Like, you're gonna watch it." And like for the first 10 minutes, he's like, "Oh my god, blah blah." At the end of the movie, he's like wiping his eye. He looks over. He's like, "That was so good."
What?
He's like, "Dude, that was so good." I was like, "Let's go! I got him." So if you're
Wow.
gonna jump in, watch that.
Your Name is
So
that
good.
on like which service can I find
It's
it
on Infinity Plus, bro.
Okay, I'll get that login eventually. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Well, there you have. Let's see. I guess recommendation for me for spooky season, Ready or Not. That's a good one for like the vibes. Or I even checked out Haunted Mansion again, the original with Eddie Murphy. God, the movie.
That's a fun one.
The vibes
Fun
are so.
movie.
It's very relaxing. Just put it on in the background. It's fun. I recommend it. It's kind of silly.
I only watched one movie this week, and it was Don't Worry, Darling. And
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm so glad
Just
you
quickly.
remembered, Vincent.
I will quickly go through my thoughts on Don't Worry, Darling. Hands down, extremely enjoyable to watch. Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
I had a great time watching it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
I think,
Okay.
and I don't think Harry Styles is as bad as everybody says. I don't know. I
Yes.
don't know why.
Okay. I agree.
Everybody posted that clip of like, "Oh, he's such a bad actor," and I watched it. I was like,
That's a good scene.
"Sure,
Yeah.
It's a little tough when he's up against Florence, you know."
Yeah.
But like,
He's trying his best. He's trying.
really, he didn't even bother me. They underdeveloped the most interesting parts of the movie and then focused on the non-interesting parts of the movie, and then like the twist was like, okay. I was like, like it's a twist in the story, but like there's nothing shocking about it. You're like, okay, great, and then it ends meaningless. It is a meaningless movie to me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Totally meaningless.
I
But
said in my review, it had like science fiction that it kind of tipped its toe in, and I wish they would have went that direction, but they went more character and more like gaslighting, and they did that, and I was like, oh, okay, I get why, but it was too much character stuff for me.
the aesthetic is great. Chris Pine is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
In this, I wish there was more of Chris Pine. There's a scene with Chris Pine and Florence Pugh where they're having a discussion, and I think it is a very well. I'll give it to Olivia Wilde. It's a well-directed scene. It's well scripted. It's well acted. If the whole movie was like that scene, we would have had a great, great movie. And I was bummed. I was bummed that it was not that for as much hype and that this was getting. And now Olivia Wilde for me is 1 for 2. Booksmart, so good. This movie,
Booksmart is
not
really good.
That's what Peyton said. Peyton was
Really?
like, it's because he loves Booksmart, and he was
So
like, this was just not it for him. He was like,
Yeah.
sorry, I love you.
It's a bummer.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, but again, I don't think it's as bad as everybody's saying it is. It's not good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you have it. We got a lot to watch. Everybody, I mean, the three of us and people at home. Enjoy the week, man. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on social media. We all have Twitters. You can see what more in depth of the type of content we enjoy. What's that? What, water?
Nothing.
I need water. Is that what you're saying? I do need water. Okay. Oh, well, thanks for listening, everybody. If you're listening at home, check us out on YouTube. And if you're watching YouTube, thanks for being a member. You can check us out on the podcast if you got the time. More content coming your way, including everything pop culture you can imagine. And have a great week, guys. Enjoy the spooky season.
Peace out. It is simple.
Vincent.